Alright guys, this is the anime hero here with, oh there you are, oTm kRaZii, and hand me my knife. With my short blade and close range offensive and his long katana, because we can't make an analogy to Tracer for this, we will be watching Screw Attack's death battle for the Scout versus Tracer. Now, I played Team Fortress 2 a lot. I used to have a group of friends I played with on there, and I only knew them on Team Fortress 2. And you play Overwatch, we both play Overwatch. But even with this, I feel like you're going to go in there expecting Tracer to win.
Yep. Because
you don't know who the Scout is. Let's watch the analysis, and we'll come back to here. Now, this video is probably not going to have my intro in it, just because it's so long. The long videos take more than a gigabyte to actually edit, and I don't feel like trying to give it all the stuff on my phone. Alright, let's go.
To be the elite, you must surround yourself with the best of the best. Whether you band together to save the world, or just a worthless plot of land. And every good team needs a good hidden runner. Like Tracer, the spunky agent of Overwatch. And the Scout, the Boston-born merc of Team Fortress. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
He's faster than him.
30 years from the present, mankind would become careless. Their machine servants rose up to fight for freedom, and so began a worldwide war. But one organization stood between world peace and total chaos. Overwatch, a team consisting of the world's greatest scientists, cyborgs, ninjas, cowboys, and pilots. Including Lena Oxton, codename Tracer. The youngest pilot ever inducted into Overwatch's flight program, Tracer is a free-spirited and fearless flying ace, always laughing in the face of danger. After helping to secure world peace, no big deal, right? She was chosen to test a new prototype fighter jet, which could teleport. But then everything went horribly wrong. Instead of teleporting from point A to B, the fighter jet accidentally transported her through time. How do you accidentally create a time machine and put it in a fighter jet? A word to the wise, this is why you use animals before moving to human trials, like I always do. Anyway, Tracer essentially existed as a ghost, uncontrollably phasing in and out of time. It looked like Overwatch's prized pilot would be decommissioned forever. Until her teammate, good friend, and gorilla scientist Winston made a special techno doohickey to keep her locked in the present. This chronal accelerator doesn't just anchor Tracer's time displacement, it also gives her two different ways to manipulate her own time flow. In a near instant, she can zoom approximately 23 feet away. This blink ability is not
I just thought it was just
teleportation,
teleportation, just forward and back. I didn't know it was this intricate.
Only for Tracer while propelling her in any given direction. What? She can briefly jump herself forward in time, though from an outside view it looks like a blur. Got it. More than that, she can also reverse time for herself with the recall ability, which returns Tracer's health and spatial position back to where they were a few seconds before. While usually recall only turns back 3 seconds, in some instances she's gone as far back as 15. Well, thank God her weapons aren't as confusing as that shit. She carries dual rapid-fire pulse pistols as her primary
that was so confusing.
Each can empty 20 rounds in a single second. But what the pulse pistols have in power, they sorely lack in range and accuracy. Good thing she also has her pulse bombs. I'll put it this way. Pretty much anybody she sticks this thing to has exactly 2 seconds to make their peace before going to the big capture point in the sky. Tracer maximizes her unique weaponry with hit-run tactics, frustrating her enemies and making her very difficult to pin down. Yeah, in addition to blinking and recalling all over the place, she can jump 15 feet in the air. She's disarmed the highly trained and literally cold-blooded assassin, Widowmaker,
don't you always
protected
complain
the
that the
Doomfist
bomb doesn't
gauntlet
do
from
enough
theft,
damage?
and even once avoided a sniper shot from just 30 feet away. A sniper round usually travels almost 1,800 miles per hour when fired, meaning Tracer had to react within 1/100th of a second. Unfortunately, that bullet found another target. Rest in peace, Robot Gandhi. Although Tracer is a slippery opponent on the battlefield, her chrono
I'm not even lying when I say
has
that's his
limits.
canon name.
If used too many times in succession, it can overheat, forcing Tracer to wait for a recharge. As her pistols are linked to the accelerator, this can sometimes cause them to overload as well. Plus, she's a pilot first, and not exactly a crack shot while on foot. If she doesn't get in close, she's not hitting anything but air. In spite of that, Tracer doesn't let any of it get her down. Wherever there's danger, she'll be there in a blink of an eye with a cocky smile and a barrage of bullets.
Cheers, love.
Wait, whatever happened to that time-warping fighter jet? I don't know.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
She said the thing. That was time for more Boston.
In the year 1850, an extremely wealthy entrepreneur passed away, leaving his family land and business to his two sons. But like brothers are prone to do, they ended up fighting over each other's land right off the bat. This went on for decades, and then the brothers began recruiting mercenaries to literally wage war. And that's when things really got out of control. Each hired gun contributed with their own specialized expertise. The sniper killed from afar, the engineer slaughtered with machines, and the heavy mowed people down with the biggest goddamn gun they'd ever seen. What kind of sandwiches were they feeding that guy? But one every man only relied on his cunning, his 2 feet, and a baseball bat. This was the Scout. Born in Boston, Massachusetts in the 1950s, the mercenary only known as Scout was the runt among 7 older brothers. And all of them loved to wander the town looking for a good fight. Problem was, Scout's brothers were so big and tough, the fights would be over before he could get the chance to throw his own punches. Desperate to fight alongside his siblings, Scout realized that what he lacked in strength, he could make up for in speed. So he started running, and running, and running until one day he was fast enough to not only keep up, but get ahead. Speed was his moniker, delivering pain was his game, and somewhere along the way he even learned how to jump off of thin air. Suddenly, the pathetic runt of the pack became the smart-mouthed terror of Boston.
Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
The only thing he was lacking was discipline, which he could get in the military, but that didn't sound like any fun, so he became a mercenary instead. Scout travels light, relying on a lovely shotgun and a baseball bat. Yes, a baseball bat. This guy is crazy enough to try and take out a rocket launcher-wielding soldier with a pop fly, which surprisingly works. Opponents are stunned by the size of his balls, both literally and figuratively, leaving them open for Scout to race up and finish them off with his guns.
Does that make any more sense as why they're stunned by the flash grenade by McCree?
Scout's favorite tools for killing are definitely shotguns. The scattergun is a confusing miracle of shotgun engineering that can somehow hold 6 shots in a double barrel, and is reloaded via divine intervention when you pull its lever. It's like the baby of a shotgun rifle and a revolver. But his most powerful gun is the force of nature. A shotgun that only has 2 shots, but kicks so hard it can boost him even higher into the air. Regardless, a well-placed shot can quickly take down almost any other mercenary. To make the force of nature
I don't know, this is a little unfair on Tracer's
strap a can of energy
hold
drink
it on
called
me.
Bonk Atomic Punch to it, which
the
somehow
Scout
gives him
has
5 more mid-air jumps. That's right. This guy flies with shotguns. But that's not all the soda has to offer. With just a sip of Bonk, Scout becomes totally invincible for 8 seconds. But he can't use any of his guns at that time. Probably due to the shakes. Bonk contains several hundred times the daily recommended sugar intake.
Oh, God.
An adult male's suggested daily dosage is 25 grams, meaning Bonk contains, at minimum, 11 pounds of sugar.
Oh, my God!
So much sugar, he can't take another drink for at least 20 seconds. And on top of that, it's radioactive. You gotta have one tough body to handle that stuff. Tough enough to survive the onslaught of 3 rockets at once, or to swing a baseball bat hard enough to send a guy flying 80 feet away. Possibly due to long-term Bonk exposure, but testing is still out. Scout can defeat foes as strong as the heavy in close quarters combat. Run 17 miles an hour for long periods of time, and even kill a bear with nothing but a hot dog suit and Amelia Earhart skeleton.
There goes monetization on that.
I'm serious. He has a knack for avoiding bullets, missiles, and even tentacles from a bread monster, but at the cost of wearing little to no armor, making him a glass cannon. And true to his reckless, unrestrained personality, Scout often runs headfirst into battle, regardless of the risk. But if you want to take down the Scout, you're gonna have to catch him before he catches you. And that means you too, ladies.
That's right, Fancy Pants, myself. So why don't you take your little failure, roll it up sideways, and... Okay, crap, I gotta go. Screw you, though.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for...
Alright, so that was interesting.
Tracy's winning, so shut up.
That's what you think. Nah,
It's not.
I'm betting on the Scout.
I'm feeling pretty hungry.
Of course
if
it's a
only there
freaking
was
ad.
some sort of amazing service that sent a box
not
full
on
of food
you.
and recipes straight to my door. Oh, hey!
Oh, I know, I won't die.
You know how it is. Researching characters and making them fight to the death is time-consuming. I don't have time to
They
go to
get
the
free
store and make my
product
own
placement from me.
meals, but I also don't want to doom my existence to fast food sugar addiction. Thankfully, Blue Apron changed all of that. For less than $10 a meal, Blue Apron sends me
swear
seasonal
to God.
recipes with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Each meal comes with an easy step-by-step recipe which can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. This
40
chicken
minutes
stir-fry
is a long
only
time.
took
I
about
know,
20.
this doesn't
Check out
seem
this week's
effective.
menu and
Drive
get
to
your
McDonald's
first
and
3
back
meals
within 10
free.
Yeah,
with free
exactly.
shipping by going to
And it probably tastes better.
blueapron.com/battle. See for yourself
That's
how
like
good
a cooking,
it feels
honestly.
and tastes to create impeccable home-cooked meals with Blue
Yeah,
Apron.
that's like that.
That's
Exactly.
blueapron.com/battle.
I swear to God, you go to a restaurant, they charge you $100 for that entire thing. Alright, come on, Scout.
Just do it.
Yeah, obviously. Neither one of them was pixelated. You know it's going to be a pixelated battle if one of the characters they pick is pixelated at some point. Yeah, but they also didn't have the money.
All right, asshole. You're toast. Whoa. Hey there, hot stuff.
Hello.
I swear to God. If this is how the battle goes, I'm going to be so happy. I'm also going to be so mad I waited so long to watch this.
That's nice. I was just leaving.
Oh, sure thing. Come back anytime. Just, put that briefcase back before you go. Thanks.
Sorry, love. Overwatch needs this more than you do.
Fuck! Yeah, I didn't count me. Yeah, I know it's not doing that. The game says you can only do that about 3 times in a row before it has to recharge.
How you doing that?
Yeah, I'm sure I could get around this time too if I had an Iron Man chest piece and useless ski goggles.
Oh, that's just great.
That's what the first ski goggles. I said snow goggles at first.
Supposedly, this stuff will liquefy your esophagus after just one can, but, you know, it's also very handy when you feel like not getting blown up.
That's not very fair.
Listen, sweetheart,
Says one jumping through time.
I never play fair.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Oh, her ult's striking up.
Bollocks.
That's basically what she just said right there too.
That at the plate. Kids out of the park. All right, doll. Fun's over.
Oh my God.
Yes, mate. The cavalry's there.
She's gonna charge and put the bomb on him. Yeah, she's really far away. Oh sure, yeah, her gun just come out of nowhere. She must be taking some classes from Reaper. Yeah, she gotta get a bomb. Yeah, I know.
Not this time, Yankee.
Oh, come on, give me a...
Yeah. He's done. Unless there was,
He did that invincible.
Wow,
unless,
that was fun.
unless there was, no, that was a drink. That's what drink is. Yeah, I knew that.
Let's freaking go.
And he's out! Scout was fast and tough, but Tracer's unique arsenal and evasiveness pulled her ahead. Scout's greatest feat was potentially surviving an assault from 3 rockets at once. However, the rocket's point of impact is never. Rockets regularly obliterate far tougher mercs. It's unreasonable to assume this was any different. Scout could sprint up to 17 miles an hour for an extended period of time, which is slightly faster than the average human's 15 miles per hour. But Tracer's natural reactive instinct gave her the edge. For example, avoiding that sniper round from 30 feet away means she can react 25 times faster than the vast
Hey,
majority of other
she can react 1 second,
which
1
means Tracer
nanosecond
could avoid
faster than
almost anything Scout
Bayonetta
threw
can.
at her. Even when she couldn't, her recall ability not only helped her survive, but effectively ruined any of Scout's elements of surprise. This allowed Tracer plenty of opportunities to take him out. And just like that, Scout was gone.
I knew as soon as she had a
Trace.
bomb, he was over
The
because he
winner
didn't
is
have any ult like
Tracer.
that.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give it that much. I understand the
Next
explanation.
time
I'll give
on
it that.
Death Battle.
I still think Team Fortress 2 is a lot cooler. Ooh, is this a Tekken character? No, it's Ken.
Hey guys, thanks for
Oh
watching.
yeah, that was a nice
Death
build up
Battle.
right there.
I'm
Like
the
3
showrunner
seconds and then it was like
and I'm
Ken.
Nick, and I wrote this episode. And next time we've got Ken
Alright,
from Street Fighter.
I'll accept it. I like the Scout more. I always thought he had more attitude than her, but I'll accept the loss. So I wonder who Ken's gonna be fighting now. Now I gotta think about that. Is who Ken's gonna fight? Are you satisfied because your person won?
Yep.
I wish I'd done my channel before and we could have done the Spider, one person, Superman and Goku. All right, guys.